Hey there. Today we're going to talk about how to read to your child. You know, I know that every parent wants your child to be successful, and one way that you can give them a head start and just a running start on life is to spend a lot of one-on-one time with them reading books from the time they're very little, from the time they're a little babe in arms. And so, you know, it's one of the ways that early literacy begins is to read to your child. You're teaching them so many different skills as you read. You know, I used to work for our state in an early literacy program where I would go and work with early childhood teachers of like 3 and 4 and 5-year-olds. And one of the ways that we could tell, you know, one early literacy skill that we measured was the way that a child managed a book. And we would give them a book and just ask them to hold it. And we could tell if they held it upside down or if they looked at it backwards, that they hadn't had a lot of experience or practice with books, and we knew where we needed to start with that child. And so when you read at home, you are just giving your child a head start that will really be impactful for them later on. One of the things that happens when children are learning language in the first couple of years is the first language they develop is the language that they understand. It's called their receptive language. And a child can understand and take in so much language long before they ever say their first words at around 10, 11, 12 months. And so their receptive language is the language that they can take in and understand. Expressive language is their ability to express words and to say words or to sign words. So when you read books, then you are really helping develop their receptive language. So how do you read a book to a little tiny baby? Well, I don't have a tiny baby here to model with, and so I have a bear. And so I'm going to just pretend like this is a baby. I wish it was a real baby, but it's not. And so I'll just hold my little bear, and I'm just going to demonstrate to you how to read a book. And I'm going to read one of my favorite books. This is called Everywhere Babies. There's a lot of good reasons why I love this book. And I think that you'll hear, I'm not going to read the whole book, but I think that you'll be able to see why I love it so much. And so you would just hold the book so that your baby can see it and just begin to read. Everywhere Babies. Every day, everywhere, babies are born. Fat babies, thin babies, small babies, tall babies. Winter and spring babies, summer and fall babies. And then if your child is old enough, you can just kind of put your finger there and let them turn the page, because anything that they can do to be involved is a really good thing. They'll want to do that. Every day, everywhere, babies are kissed. On their cheeks, on their ears, on their fingers, on their nose, on top of their head, on their tummy, and their toes. And so it's got some good illustrations of these things as you go through. But I think that one thing that you can feel as I'm reading this book is that it has really nice rhythm and cadence to it. That's one of the hallmarks of a great children's book, is that it has a good rhythm, a good cadence that you can just kind of da-da-da, almost like a sing-song type of cadence as you read. Another thing that's really good is this book has rhyming words. Sleepers, creepers. Spoons, prunes. Every page ends with a word that rhymes with the last word on the next page. And so this rhyming, this is part of phonological awareness. And of course, your little tiny baby is not understanding this and going to pick up on it. When you read a book that has rhyme and alliteration and cadence and rhythm like that, it's going into your baby's brain, and it will eventually help them to understand these things when they are beginning to really pay attention to the sounds and words, when they pay attention to the rhyme, that these words sound alike. And that's all part of the pre-reading process. And so when you read to your little bitty, then you are helping them learn to read eventually. And so I want to encourage you to really spend some time whenever you can reading to your baby. Make it a part of your daily routine. You might read before nap time or before bedtime. Just take a minute to read 1 or 2 books. And so there you go. I hope that will help you as you are reading to your little kids. And me and my bear, we'll see you later.